Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Ashu, Obatala, to the Agum Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's jump into your spread. It's a 3-card spread, including the top and bottom of the deck. I have your Orisha Tarot out here to clarify. Your first set is the Magician in reverse, clarified by the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles, clarified by Dwarves and Gnomes. Rounding out your spread, you have the 9 of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Enslaved Prisoner or Hangman. At the top of the deck, you have Judgment, clarified by the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, you have the 3 of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands. Let's get into this. This, you guys, definitely, some good karma is coming your way, but then there's something, I swear to God, like I've said this before, it's like good karma coming your way, but then there's an energy that wants to take from you just as soon as you get it. It's like somebody is looking for like an opportune moment, you know, of resurfacing, either resurfacing in your life or like trying to introduce themselves to you. I don't know what the moment is. And the only, for some of you, what allows them to come in is some form of attachment you have not let go yet, because you got this 9 of Cups Hangman here, okay? And you also, I thought I saw the Devil. The Devil was past Judgment, all right? So it's you have to let go of something very old. This is something you've used for a long time to get through your last cycle. Okay, it could be a person, a behavior. I don't know what it is, but it's like your Achilles heel in this new cycle. It will be your Achilles heel in this new cycle. All right, I don't know. I gotta let me just go through this energy to really parse out what it is, because I know it's not going to be the same for all of you. It'll be something different. And for some of you, it's this Achilles heel thing. For others of you, there are legal battles that you'll win. Okay, you'll win legal battles that have been going on for a while, but this Uranus energy that's happening right now, I think Uranus is going retrograde or something like that for a minute. That energy going retrograde is actually going to cause a lot of surprising things to happen in a good way. But when it comes to that legal stuff and strangers, there is this ability for you to get into it with new people, and then new legal things come up, all right? But I really feel like it all has to do with something you don't let go of. It's like that thing you do either brings the wrong person into your energy or has you at the wrong place at the wrong time. And now I'm back into this thing again. I said like, y'all, I feel like if you don't change your old cycle, or these old people, old haters are already like ready for you to come back into the old cycle. So it's really important that like this Judgment energy here, that we don't return with 8 of Cups. Real important. But I'm going to run through your energies and then, we'll talk it out. Because, I don't know if I showed you guys, you do have the Devil up here, and that's the same thing I'm feeling with this Judgment, 8 of Cups, like not being able to let go of something, being tied and attached. Okay, so hold on, wait. Yeah, and then there's this sexual thing, but we'll get there too. I'm rushing. So here, your first set, you have the Magician in the reverse, clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. You have someone who is a liar, okay? Someone very crafty. This person could talk you out of or into anything, all right? Depending on where you are in your transformation, okay? It could be a family member with 10 of Pentacles. So anybody that wants to come back and apologize or rehash anything, 8 of Cups, Judgment, really take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. Like they're still who they are. They're still attached to what they're attached to. This energy here, one thing I noticed, you see like all these flowers and then all of this, food and everything, I feel like this person is going to come back. All right, sorry, they're in the reverse. They're going to come back like trying to bear gifts. Someone's going to try to either give you money, maybe they may bring you flowers, I don't know. Maybe you're that kind of person where if you're very sentimental, they know that about you, and that's their way in, okay? I don't know if your family knows, like, oh, I know you love this, or this woman or guy, whoever this is, this energy of this liar. The goal is your money. The goal is definitely your money. They're trying to get comfortable. They're trying to take. And I don't like magician energy around money because they could probably clean you out depending on whatever the plan is. So, all right. And somebody's not working alone. Okay. Someone isn't working alone. That's how I feel with this 3 of Swords, Ace of Fire. But let's get into it because this goes in different ways. So I don't know why I have to keep saying that, but really because I feel it in a business way. I also feel this in a sexual way. It's all, and for some of you, it could be like literally a mix. So take it as it resonates. Your second position, you have the 6 of Pentacles, clarified by the dwarves and gnomes. So obviously, I told you guys before, this is great to have a dwarf. The dwarves open up your circumstances. The universe is giving the golden child exactly what they deserve. You could have been going through so many things in the last cycle where you felt like something was snatched from you, or you were just literally restricted or held back from what you believe you deserved. And now you're going to get it. This energy of karma is very strong. I've mentioned it in more than one reading about how you're receiving what you deserve, and those who have done others wrong are getting what they deserve. This is why this sort of return energy is here. This attached energy, don't want to let you go kind of thing. So there's something in you that has to change so you don't have to keep dealing with that same thing over and over again. And that's basically what the 9 of Cups Hangman is saying. Some form of overindulgence. It's a gluttonous kind of feeling when we get the 9 of Cups in the reverse. All right. And this doesn't have to be you. It could be the person that we're talking about. It could be an energy you fall into once you get a lot of money. It's easy to get a little lax or lazy or whatever the case may be, or overindulgent. But it's just saying, don't get stuck there. Don't get stuck there, okay? Give me a second. Yeah, it does feel like an Achilles heel if you know you are that type of person, though, where I've been struggling to let go of something, or whatever the case may be. So I already told you, Judgment, 8 of Cups. Somebody's returning. They could be returning to apologize. They could be returning with gifts or the things they know you like. But also you don't return. So you may change. I think you will. Because 9 of Cups, Judgment, is a total reinvention. But see, 9 of Cups is in the reverse, which tells me somebody is struggling. And I get it. I get the struggle. I definitely get the struggle. But you have to remember, sacrifice. Sometimes you have to do a radical thing and just stop doing something in order to maintain whatever is coming your way in this next cycle. It's worth it. It's worth giving this up, whatever this is trying to hold you back. Now, we got this 3 of Swords, Ace of Fire, all right, Ace of Wands. This is 3 things to me. It's a project, it's a relationship, it's a threesome, okay? All right, let's get into it. I've already mentioned threesome energy before, and I even see it almost here, like 9 of Wands, past that 3 of Swords is the 9 of Wands, which would be protection that's down, and then Mars, we got this phallus, right? So just be careful, all right? Be careful, because this is in relationships, possibly a cheating spouse or something like that. Now, it could go in a couple ways, like, somebody bringing, an STD into the mix. Maybe because I didn't know that my partner was straying, or maybe you do know, okay? Or maybe you add someone else in and they don't disclose something, okay? There's a heartache or something like that. There's no going back. Like this is something hard to undo, okay? Three of Swords is hard to undo. So let me go back to what I was saying. If it's a project, this would be a legal issue because there's Libra energy here. And this would be something that will take you a long time to get out of. You're gonna have to have money saved for your lawyer. This could get, drug out for a minute with Three of Swords energy. It takes a lot of effort and the right people to come in and undo whatever is done with this project, okay? If it's a relationship, give me a second. So Ace of Wands would be a brand new relationship. And for some of you, it wouldn't be the right time to start dating, especially if you find yourself getting cozy with somebody who you met in your gluttonous sort of feeling at the time. Okay, I don't know. That's why I said it could be you or it could be another person. It all really depends on, what you're feeling about this person. They're a cheater, all right? They would bring you into third party situations. That's what I'm feeling here. Now, if it is a threesome, and I'm feeling this with the threesome and the project, like I just said, somebody not disclosing something. This could also be like from a project. My boyfriend, girlfriend, or my good friend says I should work with you, and I don't know nothing about you. I just really feel this thing about this other person. I know nothing about them, and because I know nothing about them, I don't know what energy they're bringing in, and I don't know if that's in the energy of a threesome or a work project, but I really feel like something really that just cannot be undone. Or take a long time to, if it is a legal thing, it'll be a long time to get this worked out, okay? Give me a second. So remember what I said with that reading before about people coming around from December to March, and somebody in the comments said, I'm gonna wait from September to March, because here when you get Hangman, I think it's either Hangman Judgment or Hangman Eight of Cups, one or the other, is somebody who I walked away from, and I mentioned that. I said, there may be a person that you have not dealt with for a while, and because I was only thinking of it as, this threesome thing, if you got this fuck buddy person who kind of goes ghost and you don't talk to them for a while, and then here they come, you should leave them alone, there's something wrong. But this could also go for other people who have not been in your life for a while, or somebody you walked away from in a relationship where it's been a minute. But see, it's almost for them, perfect timing to come back into your life, whether they've been watching you or not. It's almost like I don't know how this conspires to come into your world or in your energy, but I don't know, whatever you walk away from, leave it, right? And then be leery of somebody saying, let my friend so-and-so in, whether it be in a threesome or a work thing, because the last reading, I feel like they would conspire against you in some kind of way, because we got the first energy out is this Magician, 10 of Pentacles, right? Somebody conspiring and working against you. Hold on, give me one sec. Yeah. See, it's important for you to just change. Just change. Don't deal with people from the past. Try not to be whoever you were in the past. Sometimes you gotta write down what was I like in the past and what wasn't working for me, and just say I want to be the opposite of that going in this new cycle. Because I know sometimes it could be very hard with this devil energy here, right? Devil in the reverse, 9 of Cups with Hangman. It feels like something that's been on you for a while, or that may take you a long time to get away from that. You almost have to be just really starkly honest with yourself and be like, I'm about to do that thing, I'm not going to do that thing. Instead of pretending oh no, I don't like that no more, when you know you do, right? Give me a sec. I don't know. It's either a sexual thing, project thing, relationship thing, where they come back, and either they come back with a person you don't know nothing about, or they come back with a plan. And I do feel a conspiracy, a little bit of a conspiracy energy here. Okay, let me see. Let's see if I made a note about anything before we go ahead and call this a reading. Oh, we got some spell casting energy. Hangman, Magician. Okay, folks are casting spells, whether it is these people coming back trying to conspire or just randoms, okay, random people. And it can be random because I mentioned that earlier about this Uranus energy, you know, strangers. It can literally be strangers casting spells. You don't even know who they are. Especially if you feel like if you have a platform or anything like that. Give me a second. The biggest thing that you guys have to remember is just don't neglect whatever you're committed to in the new cycle. Don't neglect it. All right? You have a reinvention happening with you. Go in that energy. You're in a different place, in a different position. And anything from the past or some old behavior does not coincide with the new place you're in. Man, okay, so I'm about to put myself on blast. This reminds me of how I've been feeling about the whole, for me at least, hooking up like these past couple months and why my guides have said stop. Okay? So one thing that I noticed with these DL dudes, man, it's ridiculous. I'm done, okay? I'm done. Or at least I'm gonna try to be done because I know that's one thing where it's something that I need to let go. So I noticed that they're different from the way they act in my old apartment to the way they act in this apartment here. And guys, this apartment is better. It is better because my old apartment got infested by rats in the pandemic. I had to move. So when I moved, it wasn't like, let me go live in a high-rise building and I want this, view. I wasn't really looking for that. I had rats in my apartment. I just needed somewhere to live. And this was actually it was at a good price because of what was going on with the pandemic. Nobody was moving. So I was like, okay, this is available. Let's go. Let's do this. Because I loved my old apartment, right? And this is how you guys might feel about whatever is in the past that's old. I loved my old apartment. It was a basement apartment, okay? And 2-bedroom, big kitchen, big bath. But I know that people judge basement apartments, right? And when I was hooking up, it was a nice apartment, but I could tell certain guys, at least now in hindsight, now that I see why I wasn't having issues with them, like why it was an easier flow back then. All these DL dudes, they don't have a problem with you if they feel like somehow they're better than you, right? If they're the one on top and you're the one on the bottom. And I mean that in a sort of a societal or economic sense. When I was younger, especially in my younger 20s, I never looked at it like that. It was just some dick, get over here, right? And DL guys were less of a headache than gay guys for me, like out gay guys. So that is a behavior that I have to let go. And it's funny that when I changed my environment and got in this apartment, I noticed that those same types of DL men, it's not the same men, but the same type, when they got here, their energy was different. Everything was different, and one thing that I noticed that was a repeating pattern was when we were done doing what we were doing, if we could even do what we were doing, and that's a whole nother story. But when we were done, they would always, oh, this is a nice place. Oh, this is a nice view. How long you been living here? What you do? And the vibe would change. Or the vibe would even be kind of funny as soon as they get here. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, wow, like these men really get in a way if they feel like you're doing better than them. Okay? If they feel like you're, and too, I'm not gonna go there about the sex. I'll just try to keep it PG for now, but I might. So that thing, noticing how they were acting different, because even, afterwards I was noticing that if we were to try to link back up, there was an issue, a manipulation issue, or trying to ghost and then come back around kind of thing. And I'm like, why are they playing all these games? But they're playing games in order to gain dominance, right? And you got to be careful with these new people coming around because of, like I said, karma. See, you're going to find yourself in a different place, in a different position where those things that you used to, be able to do in the past won't like the new environment you're in. It just won't coincide. It literally is to the point where it makes me uncomfortable to have somebody asking me questions about, everything that's going on with me like that. You know, like we're just meeting up for a wham bam thank you ma'am, like going about our business. And you just never know how somebody's gonna react to you. You never know how that wild card person, you know, is gonna be. Like, I'm used to the one person that's coming over here I'm doing business with, but that third person, who knows what they're going through or what they're planning? Who knows what maybe the person you're used to is planning? Who knows what kind of karma they're reaping? So when they come around you and you've received, you're with Ten of Pentacles energy, these old people do not have nothing good for you. I promise you. Okay? And literally, I was like, this is really, really strange. Like, when I lived in my old apartment, nobody ever asked me how long I was there, what I did, or anything. We would talk. We would talk afterwards and stuff. It just didn't come up. Other things would come up, or we would be able to connect again afterwards. These guys get so. I know why these men be out here on TikTok, on YouTube, bashing women, and it is because a lot of them are broke. And it's not even like just because they really are mad about their position in life. And if this is, that's their problem. And this is what you have to say to people, whether it's in a sexual thing or a relationship thing, familial, that's not my problem that you're mad about where you are or a karma you reaped. This is why you got to let go of these attachments, because they are not going to be able to comprehend or compute why things are good for you. And I'm saying this too for the DL guys, because they already come in their mind, especially when they approach an out gay man, for sex, that they are better than you, societally, like, because they can, basically, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Pass. It's like passing. I pass for someone who is not obviously gay, or if they think not only do I pass, I make more money than you, then the situations go well because they feel like they have the upper hand. As soon as they come over here and feel like they don't, it's just a total different dynamic. And that is going to be, this is why you got to watch out, because those who thought they had the upper hand, those who were winning in the last cycle or thought they were better than you, may try to come back around, and they don't got nothing good for you. And they're mad that you're doing better than them, because in their mind, they believe you didn't deserve it strictly based off who you were. Okay? So you gotta, don't let those energies in. And I've literally, once I saw that pattern, I was even sent a dream too about that as well. I'm noticing, okay, like that is my old cycle stuff. We got to get out of that energy to step into the new cycle, because there is something, I'm trying to tell you, Uranus will, for some of these people, they wild or they crazy. Something really weird could happen. And I noticed that too. There were two of them. Seriously, one of them tried acting like, I was his side chick that he was going to try to manipulate. I'm like, nigga, I am not your fucking girl. Like, bro. So I blocked him. He calls me private, and he didn't call me private. He called me from a different number. Another one called me private. He called me from a different number. Oh, this is what we doing? Because I saw one of his blocked messages. Don't be playing the funny acting stuff for real. All this stuff. I'm like, bro, leave it alone. You want to act like you go. I'm ghosting you now. Like, leave it alone. Like, oh my God, I had to hang up on him. Literally, they like give stalker vibes. Another guy, I just didn't answer the phone. He called like 7 times. And to your ego, it's funny. To your ego, it's like, you can't get the booty. To your ego is, it is a little gratifying, but I got to think about it. Like, you're calling me, you're arguing with me, and we're not in a relationship. You're calling me back to back, like you are like at my front door or something. It's these kinds of energies that there could be a situation that happens. So I'm already I see the writing on the wall, all right? And maybe that's, I just feel that same kind of energy here. So know that if these people out of nowhere come back with extras or let's do this, let's do that, I just feel some conniving, some scheming, trying to get your money type stuff happening, okay? Leave these people alone. Yeah, definitely. All right, because this devil energy, it's not real. Like, their emotions, there are no real emotions for you. There's no real emotion. It's just obsession or like I'm always going to use you. I'm never going to let you go. Never going to let you go. You got, no, I'm right. Look, no, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords. When you get the 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, they're right after each other, right after this is a plot. This is somebody plotting to take you down. So yeah, this is a plot. It's either in a sexual nature or one of, or work relationship project thing. Someone is plotting. All right. So that's what I have for you. All right. Just be aware. So if the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys. See you.